time. Music, I don't know what you're playing. Christmas time.
And welcome to the stream.
What up?
Oh wait, this is just YouTube. This isn't the stream.
We
YouTube.
still love you, YouTube.
Yeah, like
Still
always,
our
YouTube.
favorite.
Holding steady with that sweet, sweet ad money. Love you.
Oh, apparently that one dude was saying he's gonna delete his stream. You hear about that?
Ooh, which guy? Which dude?
Was it that Pie
PewDiePie?
guy? Yeah. He said that
it must be
YouTube's
some
like
kind
changed
of
their.
bluff.
No, he said that YouTube's like changed their algorithms.
Oh yeah,
that
no,
new
I did hear
content-
about that.
Yeah, which explains why no one watches our videos
Oh shit.
because of the algorithms. I mean,
That
has to
explains
be
it. Yeah, it's gotta be those big math idiots doing their algorithms.
Way to go, math.
Way to
Once
go,
again,
Zark
fuck us.
Fuckerberg. All right.
Fuck us.
All right, we're done with YouTube. We're gonna start streaming now.
Stream it.
Boom. Playing Let It Snow again. A little bit more voice to it. Hello.
Hello, stream.
Welcome,
Welcome.
stream. We're here. It's Christmas time.
It is Christmas time.
Tis
Super
the
close.
season to be jolly.
I guess, man.
Is that how they
It's been
say
pretty
it?
good. I mean, I feel like everyone says this every fucking year, but it's come up pretty quick this year. You know, quicker than usual.
Yeah, they do say that every year. It's pretty much the same exact amount of time.
But it doesn't feel like that though.
Right.
Like it's
Right.
like next. Was it like 2 weeks away?
Is it?
Something like that. Yeah, I think
Is
it's.
that when Santa Claus coming down the chimney? 2
Amazon.
weeks.
Amazon told me I only had 12 more days to shop.
What? Amazon's trying to get you to spend more money. You
Yeah,
you can
man.
shop all year long. Amazon's not going to close down Christmas Day.
Oh, what
Bullshit.
if they did? That'd be
Now, what
great.
is that though? Is that because they get so busy with people ordering Christmas presents that they just?
We don't want your money.
It's like
Just keep
every
that money.
other day of the year, I can order something on Amazon and get it in like 5 minutes.
Go to a real mom and
A
pop.
drone
shop.
will fly
Get it
into
for
my
us.
window and drop it off in my lap in like 2 seconds.
Have
after
they
I hit
started
click.
that? Is that happening? Is that gonna be
Amazon
happening?
Air? Nah, I don't know. Hopefully not. That'd be scary.
That would be
Ugh.
scarily awesome, though.
It would be pretty cool. Let's start
Did you
drone
get your
hunting.
Christmas? Did you get your Christmas shopping done yet?
Is that where you
What'd you get me?
get
Did
all
you get me something?
the cranberry sauce
Yeah, you
and
got
the
cranberry
goose,
sauce?
the boiled goose? I'm getting everyone a
Yeah.
boiled goose for Christmas. You're welcome.
Oh, I can't wait.
Enjoy.
Can't wait.
It's gonna be a pre-boiled by the time you get it. I'm gonna boil it and then ship it, so I may see how that goes.
Well, what do we? Let's get this thing started. What are you drinking tonight, Connor?
Yeah. Oh, I got I didn't get anything cool or like awesome like normal, so I just got a $2 bottle of wine because keeping
Ooh,
it classy.
Fancy.
So
I
I'm
don't know
gonna
if we
go ahead
have
and pop that up.
people listening outside of the southern United States, but the great thing about the South is you can buy wine at a gas station.
Can you not
It's
do
my
that
favorite place to buy wine.
in normal places?
Oh, I love that sound. It's so good. No,
The dribble
yeah,
drabble.
you can only get. Yeah. When I lived in Pennsylvania, you can only get it at wine stores.
What about beer?
it.
Can you get that at gas stations everywhere?
No, you can't get it. No, you only wine and beer stores.
What? Because every
I
single
know.
gas station here, you can get wine and beer. It's great.
Yeah, it's great. I'm drinking a little bit of bourbon tonight. I've got a bit of a cold, so
Mm.
bourbon is a curative.
Is it? I think someone
so my
just told you
doctor
that.
said-
Sounds like an old witch's tale.
That's what my doctor told me, and I paid her good money, so, so it has to
Yeah.
be true.
You're like drinking bourbon as you walk in. I'm gonna live forever, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, for those of you that have been here before, we're actually going to do something a little bit different tonight.
Yes.
Connor, you going to tell them what we're going to be doing?
Yeah, we're gonna be winging it, as they call. We had an idea, and we've been talking a lot about doing critiques on the stream. So I thought, hey, nobody was gonna want us to critique their work unless they know how we do it. So
There
me
you
and
go.
Hamilton are gonna go ahead and critique each other, since it's just us out here. We're all alone.
Yeah. And it's okay because we like each other, so I can take your jabs. I
Yeah.
can take them.
There's
It'll
gonna be
be
all
alright.
of them. It's gonna be a straight roast.
Ugh.
Taking you down. No,
Can't wait to
we're
see your
we're all
robot
friends
man.
here. It's not a robot man, surprising, but it
Oh,
is the
shit.
only other genre I draw from. So yes.
Okay.
So yeah, we can just hop into that, or we can just talk about our normal topics. Want to do those first? What have
Yeah.
you been up to lately this week? Before we get into all the critiquing.
I got into a show I just found out.
Whoa! What show?
Yeah. It's out in Greenville, South Carolina, at the Southeastern something, Photo something.
Okay,
And
sounds pretty official.
yeah, yeah, it seems legit. I paid them, I think, 15 or $30 to check out 5 of my images, and one of them got selected.
Oh hell yeah, man! Well,
So
congratulations.
that. Thanks. So for those of you listening, please make sure to, submit. Try to submit at least to one place a week. I usually just take my beer money and just use that to submit to places.
Right, and if you really want to help out, just submit really shitty stuff to the same shows that we're submitting to,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'll make us look better,
There you go.
or you might win.
But yeah, that's gonna be in
So-
February, so it'll be fun to go down there and drink
Sweet.
wine and
Yeah, man. Free wine.
hobnob. Hobnob.
Is that what they call it when you go to shows and get drunk? A free wine.
Yeah. Yeah, just fucking rub elbows with people. That's all I do
Hobnobbing.
nowadays, Just rub elbows. My favorite thing to do at shows though is to, if people don't know me, is to kind of stand by my piece and hear what everyone says about it. That's the best thing to do.
You just you just kind of like hover around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
see
the only time I ever really had stuff up at a show at school wasn't really a show, but it was one of the school shows for students. I did that. I was like, oh, there's people looking at my thing. What are they saying? Kind of like scooted over there. It's
It's like, yeah, we like your piece, but there's always this weird guy just
Yeah.
looking at us from over there. Is that part of it? What is
yeah, who's that guy staring at us, listening in?
that? Getting really close to us and smelling our hair. Who is that?
I want to know you if you know my art.
What about you, man? What have you been up to this week?
I've just been hanging out. Actually went on a work trip yesterday. Wait, was it yesterday? No, 2 days ago. That was fun. I've been trying to work on that old Jortfolio, man. Working on my Jort pics. You know,
Get your website up yet?
denim shorts. Oh, the website's been up.
So are these gonna go on the website? Your Jortfolio?
Yeah. I'll pull up the website right now. Here, let's go there. So we got. You go to ConnorDrees.com. Yeah, I did actually change one thing today. I added this really shitty. Oh shit! I spelled my name wrong. Oh no, it's taking me to a virus website. Oh no, everything's in
wait,
Russian.
Everything's falling apart. We're falling apart.
Blue screen. Okay, no. But yeah, I mean, so I got this really shitty new homepage. Look at that. Do-do-do-do. It's got a little
Fancy.
man, and then you can scroll down and you can click enter site.
What?
And then, it's really big because.
I don't see it on the stream. You're just lying to me. I'm imagining you clicking through.
Oh yeah, right.
men.
You can't see it. Yeah, it's a lot of men. Actually, it's 2 women at first. So boom,
Oh.
flip the script on you. But then it's a lot of alien men.
Oh, there we go. I see it now. Oh, yep. There's your robot.
Yep. We got the robots, all that junk. It's Squarespace. I like
good.
Squarespace. I think it worked pretty good.
Squarespace. I use Squarespace, dude. I actually need to clean mine up a little bit.
Yeah.
That looks really good.
Thanks, man. That's that beer label I did at school. That was a pretty fun project. Cheeseburger in there for good measure. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get more pages and all that. I mean, that's my main page, but yeah, Squarespace is super good if you're looking for a website to show your art in a
It's
professional
so
way.
easy.
Like these are all scaled right and everything, and I didn't even do anything. I just threw them in, plugged them in, and they're like,
That looks great. That chick with the red hair, man, that looks like straight out of Fallout. That looks legit as fuck.
oh yeah, thanks, man.
That looks. I hadn't seen that piece
Ooh,
yet.
what am I doing?
That one looks wonderful.
I appreciate it. Well, we got some more work up and coming. I got a character concept I'm working on that we can talk about later if you want to see some
All right.
never before seen concept art. But that doesn't matter because it's not like it's actually for anything. But yeah, so I've been working on that stuff in my spare time, doing my job, part time, and getting ready for Crimbus. So just chilling out. Yeah, man.
I think that the hardest thing for me about like Christmas, well, I'm not in school anymore, so I don't have my fucking break, but it's just like knowing that I should be using this time to work on things, but just not doing anything. You know, like just eat my fucking turkey and ham and
Well, yeah.
just sit by the fire and
It's
watch
the
fucking
Christmas
Hallmark
spirit that
movies.
everyone talks about. All it does is make you want to
Yeah.
do nothing.
Makes you lazy as shit.
I love that sweet Christmas spirit.
So I mean, that's my goal is to actually try and finish up some pieces, films and stuff over the break.
Hmm.
But I don't know, man. It's so easy to just not get out of your PJs and just sit by the
Dude.
fire all day long.
Respect. I'm wearing PJs right now. Name of the game. Oh wait. There you
Ooh, oh, that sounds so good.
Do we
I could
hear
just, that should be my ringtone.
go. People think you're just peeing in your pants all the time. It's like, what is that
It's like, guys,
sound?
weird.
Oh no.
Mm.
Ooh. All right.
Before
So
we get going into that, before we get going to the piece, man. Did you see the Spider-Man trailer? What are your thoughts on the Spider-Man trailer?
oh yeah,
We talked a
we can
little
also
bit
go
about
over
Doctor
quick.
Strange.
Yeah, because we're supposed to talk about what we have done and what we've seen. So yeah, I saw that. Wait, did I see that? Yeah, because isn't Birdman in it or some shit?
Yeah, Birdman is in it. Yeah,
Michael Caine plays a giant flying bird, which I
Michael
thought.
Keaton.
Michael Keaton. Michael Caine. That'd be good.
Michael Caine would it? They couldn't afford.
I've been a member of the Wayne family for 10 generations. He flies in on a mechanical bird suit. That'd be cool. I'd go see that. No, yeah, Michael Keaton.
We could have written that fucking movie right there.
Yeah. Yeah, is that kind of weird? Because, I mean, as soon as I saw that, I was like, what the fuck? You can't do that because it's Birdman. Now I'm just thinking about Birdman. Or did not
I
enough
haven't
people
seen
know?
Birdman.
I guess
I don't-
Birdman's probably too, like, niche of a movie. Or, like,
Yeah.
too artsy of a movie for the general
I don't think the people. I don't
population.
think people that saw Birdman are going to be clamoring to see Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That
I'm
way.
excited though. I did like
I could be
his
wrong.
his costume. Besides the dumb mechanical wings, I thought it was cool that he had like a fighter pilot helmet kind of thing with like tubes.
Dumb mechanical wings, dude. Those are webbing. That's not mechanical.
No. The
Oh,
not Spider Man's. Yeah, the Vulture guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks fucking legit.
Yeah.
Like the Vulture costume. I don't know if you've seen it from like the cartoon or the.
No.
comics. It looks awful. It's like a bald dude in like some weird fucking jumpsuit.
Really?
It's horrendous.
Okay.
So I was actually happy to see the Vulture look like a badass, and his voice too. Like Keaton's voice sounds scary. It had like a little bit of a southern kind of redneckish kind of vibe to it.
Yeah. You don't think this looks cool?
Woodsy.
I'm showing it
Yeah.
on the stream. It's really small picture. The original Vulture costume.
Oh, it's so bad.
Dude, that is cool, man. He's just a cool guy
Wow.
flying high in the sky.
It's just hanging out.
He's just a bald dude with
Oh.
like a tight spandex bird suit.
I know, man. It's the weirdest fucking.
And then he
thing.
has palm tree leaves for wings. Like, what? What is this? Anyways,
Here's my pitch for a villain. What do you think, guys,
Yeah.
about this one?
but let me see the new one. Let me see. Yeah, I mean the trailer looks good. I like the new guy, whatever. The new
Yeah, his Peter Parker felt really legit. You know, like that sort of geek kind of vibe.
yeah.
The one thing, I mean, I guess it's just the way things are now, and especially with a movie like this. But it just felt like it was like CGI City.
Yeah, there was a lot of CG. Like when he jumps off the the
Yeah.
monument in the trailer, like there's no weight to him. He just kind of like floats
I
off, and
don't
I'm like,
know,
that
it's
doesn't look
just-
like you're jumping. That just looks like you're green screened like super hard.
Yeah. So that sort of threw me off. But they do have them. They seem like they were inspired a lot from Steve Ditko's work, and so they have him like fighting on the walls and the ceiling and shit, which I loved.
Okay, I don't know what that is. Who's Steve Ditko?
Yeah, he was a legit artist back. Oh yeah, the costume looks great. He drew Spider-Man for a long time, and basically the way he would draw it is he would have him fighting on walls, and he had the little underarm web things, and just,
Okay, yeah.
it was great.
Is that's why they brought that back in the design? It's like an original.
I would think so.
Spider-Man thing?
Yeah. would
I
hope
mean,
so.
I kind of think it's a little weird. I get it though. Like he can glide around, I guess, with his
Yeah.
little web wings. It's fine.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah,
like it's subtle. So I'm not like.
It makes. I think it would make a lot of the hardcore fans happy because it made me happy. But seeing him fight on the ceiling was really awesome.
Yeah, I'll have to rewatch the trailer. Yeah, totally. Yeah, there's been
And
so
so,
many
yeah,
bad
but-
Spider-Man designs, like Spider-Man,
Yeah, dude.
like the Sony Spider-Man series with Andrew Garfield and all that stuff. Like, oh my god,
Yeah.
so
was
bad.
really bad.
So shitty.
And
Everything about it looks shitty.
and I also felt like there's a lot of
shitty.
fucking Tony Stark in there.
In the new one, yeah,
it's like, all right, I get that he's doing his cameo, but it felt more like he was like,
Yeah, when they team up at the end and they're flying around together.
yeah, it's like I want Spider Man. I'm like a little tired of Iron Man, but I love it in the car when he hugs him. That was
Yeah,
hilarious.
that was good. I mean, you can tell that Robert Downey Jr. is just like tired of being Iron Man, but I mean, he doesn't even have to act. So even if he gives a shitty performance, it's like, okay,
I know that's the
I'm
thing.
good.
I feel like he's just playing himself.
Yeah,
Like,
even if he's pissed and acts like an asshole, it's like, yeah, Iron Man probably would act like that. So yeah, I'm in. I'm
just
convinced.
He's doing it. But it made me happy. I mean, other than the CGI being like every fucking scene.
Yeah, totally.
We'll see how it goes.
I finally did see Mona, the animated Disney feature in theaters now. If you want to go check it out. Sarah was talking about it on the stream.
Yeah, she was.
One of our guests that we had on here a couple of weeks ago.
And
recommended it. It's super good.
Supporter of the show.
Yeah. Sarah, where you at? Hit us up. It was awesome. Super good. It was like such a classic Disney feel. Like I felt like I was watching one of the. It was like as good as Mulan, Just stars as far as like the songs and the story and the character, and like those kind of movies. Like
is it CGI or is it animated?
Yeah, it's computer graphics. It's 3D.
Fuck.
But I mean, at this point, they're so good at it. Like it doesn't take me out. I mean, sure, yeah, I agree. I like the traditional hand drawn, but it's just too expensive. They're not gonna make any more hand drawn movies. I'm sorry. It's just like it's way cheaper to do 3D.
Yeah.
And it's just the way of the world now. But I mean, it doesn't really take away from the movie to me because the animation's gotten so good now. Like if you go back and watch Incredibles, like as good of a movie as it is, it's kind of like okay,
it's amazing.
You can look at some of the CG and be like, you're right, okay, it's not like at that level.
Or
yet.
even before that, man, fucking Toy Story. Toy Story was on the TV.
Still amazing, but yeah, Toy Story has some really shitty like textures and stuff.
That was awful. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the characters are so good.
I'll watch
story.
that when it comes out on the DVD.
Yeah, man, check it out. And Westworld finale, that was last week. That was crazy. I'm into it. I wouldn't say it's like the greatest show on TV, but it's definitely captured my
Everyone's
interest.
been saying that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's the greatest show on TV.
I'm not gonna say. I mean, if
You're not gonna say it.
I'm not gonna tell everybody to go get up and watch it. But if it's something that you are interested in, if you like that kind of world, like robots and kind of like twist and intricate plot and that kind of stuff, and it's not like too crazy. It's not like a smart person's plot. It's more just like it acts confusing and convoluted, but without being smarter than you. Or
Like
it's
Inception?
not. Yeah, kind of like Inception. Like
We have to go. We have to hurry.
yeah,
Next
it's
level,
it's
next level.
palatable. You can watch it. You can understand it. You don't have to like. I mean, you can if you want to read the forum post to go deep into all the lore and every scene breaks it down to every little part. But
Seriously?
you can just you could if you wanted to, and I did that, and I kind of. I mean, I didn't go super into it, but I did like read a lot.
How
of
deep did you go down the hole, Connor?
Yeah, I read a lot,
you?
like a lot of fan theories online. I would read, and I don't know. It kind of took away from the experience in the end because I knew all the big twists.
Right.
And
Yeah,
I know,
I've
and I don't
read
even know. I mean, I probably would have caught up, caught it, fucking understood what was going on and realized that these twists were coming on my own. But I don't know, maybe not. I feel like the best way to watch that show is to not think about it too hard and just kind of let it wash over you. And then when there actually are little reveals, you'll be like, oh, that's cool. Hey.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, going on the fan theory a little bit, we touched on this last week too. Sometimes you read them and they're better than what actually happens. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I think for the one fan theory about the Suicide Squad is that Jared Leto,
Jared Leto.
his Joker was actually supposed to be what's his face, Tim Drake's, who was Robin.
Oh, so he was supposed to be Robin?
Yeah, he was supposed to be Robin that was turned.
And then
by
the money
Joker
got to him and he started pimping?
into the next Joker. Yeah.
I hated it.
So that was the whole thing, is that he was actually supposed to be one of the Robins, but I don't think that panned out. And
Yeah.
it made it would have been so good. Like,
But it did pan the box office.
oh shit!
Boom!
We're so
Shots
sorry.
fired.
We're so sorry,
Suicide
Suicide
Squad.
Squad.
I'm
So
not sorry. Shouldn't have fucked up. Shouldn't have made a bad movie. Sorry. Not sorry. I'm sorry for Jared Leto. He thought he was actually like gonna be in it.
Yeah, he
goofed.
Yeah, he was pissed off about that.
I mean, yeah, I would be too.
All right, well, let's get into the art.
All right. So if
The
you've been
critique.
on the screen here, we've got a piece by my good friend Hamilton. So can you give me a quick little synopsis of what I'm looking at here?
Yeah, I have a character that I draw a lot, and he usually has a TV head on him. And so I wanted to see what that would look like if I didn't draw him but made a photograph of him.
Boom.
So that's sort of what happened. I mean, sometimes a lot of my illustrations actually become photographs. So it's like the illustration sort of serves a purpose as like storyboarding what I wanna put on to a photo or a film.
Yeah. So this is like the final product. This is from the sketch to the practical.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
So is this
You
like a
know,
character that you have a story for, or is it something that you like the visual?
he's been in a few stories. I had a comic series with him in there for a while, all about humans and synthetic life
Just
and
the one that you showed
sort
me
of.
in college that was like it was like the toasters and stuff.
Yeah, I think
I like that one. It was like the drunk
that was
dude,
one of them. Yeah,
and there was like cyborgs and stuff, or like androids.
yeah, yeah. So it's all about that, and it deals sort of like with there's this undercurrent of like, I guess racism toward. Is it race? Like, is our robots a race?
I mean, botism,
Uh,
I guess.
Bodism towards these guys, and yeah. So it's just like it was fun for me, and kind of it was actually a little unnerving to like take something that I've drawn. I mean, I don't know how many times, and just see it in like an everyday real life sort of setting.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
yeah, totally. That's something that I wish, or that I want to do for sure. It's just, I want to see like sci-fi and fantasy stuff
yeah,
in the
I
real
mean, you
life,
can
which is
easily.
harder to do. I mean, it's more like fabricating. Like, I'm not like, discrediting what you did, but, you
It
know,
sounds like you're fucking discrediting what I did, Connor.
shots fired. I'm coming at you, Hampton. Now. But, like, it's pretty, it's pretty easy for you to do. Besides the Photoshop work, like, you can find a suit and a TV, bada boom, and you probably had to look around some stores to find the right TV that had the look that you were looking for.
Yeah, that was yeah, and I'm sort of mentioned this off the stream before, but like my goal is to actually be able to put the fucking TV on my head. Like I'm very into doing everything in camera as much as possible, because I think people rely so much on Photoshop now
Right.
that even like for film and stuff, you rely too much on post. And so my goal was actually to fucking gut that camera or the television, but there's a vacuum inside of it, and if you pop that vacuum, it explodes.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. Old tube
It's
TVs. Yeah.
it's slightly dangerous.
Yeah, don't look at this
Uh,
photo and think you can do it and start breaking it
Yeah.
into tube TV. It's
Should we have like a yeah?
disclaimer.
But I really I still want to do that somehow, so I might take
Yeah.
it to like a professional and be like, "Can you gut this for me?"
I mean, you could, like, what if you just built your own thing and tried to get it one to one to what you want the TV to look like? Like, you could make that screen that looks like a tube TV out of some kind of plastic,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
and then you could see through it. And you could actually film like shorts and stuff because you could see through the glass.
That's a lot. That's a lot of work. I'd
Yeah,
rather
man.
just fucking somehow destroy that inside.
But then how you couldn't
Um,
see through it though, and it would hurt like shit because it's all these parts. You could
I
you
don't
could
know if
make a
I-
helmet and then glue a TV frame to it. Just make it out of like cardboard. Spray paint it. Get Josh to help you. He knows how to make stuff.
Josh, make me a giant TV head, not miniature, not
Yeah,
miniature.
yeah. He could do it.
He brings me this little thing in the palm of his hand. Like, is this what you want? No, Josh. No, that's not it.
Will this
Yeah,
fit?
bring it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was fun. I mean, this was sort of like a test to see if it would work well and where I should take it next.
Right. Was
So
this
I
the
might do
only
a
photo
series
you
of
took,
these.
or you took a few and then? Well, this is the only
Yeah,
one you
this was-
photoshopped, right?
Yeah, this was the only one I photoshopped. So we took a few photos, but it's mainly this pose, and the TV was in different angles and different areas. So I'd like to do one of him like ironing a shirt, in like a undershirt, and just little everyday scenes.
You
trying
do
to
definitely have like a
this world.
fixation on like home life, like doing chores around the house. Like it's in your work a lot. Is that a conscious
I
thing?
never really thought about that, but yes.
Or like,
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
or just kind of like this 1950s kind of like lifestyle of like wearing suits and going to work and coming home and
yeah, Carlos Lopez. I don't. Did you ever meet him, Connor, at school?
then yeah.
I don't know. He's a good friend of mine, and he thinks that
think.
I fetishize the 1940s and 1950s, and
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know why I'm just completely drawn to it, and collect all the negatives I can from that time period, and
it's cool, man.
I don't know.
History is cool.
I look back on it very fondly, except for
You
the
weren't
Cold
there.
War
It's
and
like,
all the racism. The
I remember
blatant
when I
racism
was
back
alive
then.
in the 50s. How old are you?
So yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna be 32 on December 22nd.
Oh shit. That's like a Christmas
Mhm.
birthday, dude. That's pretty good. That's like double the presents.
You'd think so, right? Except everyone doesn't do that.
Except
It's
for
just
you-
like, I got you
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
It's for Christmas and birthday.
Like, see what I did? Because now you have to get you another thing.
Why do you hate me?
No, it's
So
good.
yeah, this will be the start of something, and we'll see where this character goes. And
Yeah, man.
maybe I can get Josh to make me a giant TV head
Yeah,
to go along with it.
I think you could definitely push it. I like the idea. And I mean, it's very like what's his name? Banksy.
Banksy?
Yeah, Banksy-esque. Like, I could see this spray painted stenciled on some, like, shitty concrete wall, just like a man in a suit with his TV head.
Let's just send
yeah.
this. Let's send it to him.
Yeah,
Let him
man.
Fucking do it.
We're not going to do the whole art. I'm not going to do the whole art critique where I'm going to start talking about the meaning of the piece. I'm going to feel like you really represented the commercialism in business America. I'm not going to do that. But
I did. That's what I did.
yeah, that's that's pretty much how every critique in art school was. It's like somebody would say something really smart. It's like, yeah, I feel like you did a postmodern critique of existentialism in the modern world. And then you're just like, yep, that is what I did. Thank you.
I'm glad you picked up on that. I didn't think anyone would.
And it's just like a pile
Thank
of
you.
sticks. But
That's the one thing I miss about art school is that sort of bullshit.
yeah, I don't.
stuff that
I
happens.
don't miss that.
I mean, not every critique was like that, but
No.
there were some when people would just go off.
Yeah, I thought the
And you can tell
bullshit.
that someone just threw something together like the last 5 minutes before class.
Yeah, it was almost like a test to see if you could find a meaning in garbage.
That's just what it is, man.
Yeah. I mean, I think you should keep going. I think you should make a series or like a short film with this guy. I want to see him moving around. I want to see what he does.
If I can get my fucking, that's why I wanted to gut the thing and wear it as a headpiece so I could actually move around with it. That's actually what I wanted to do. But like I said, if I could get Josh to do it, or if I can just maybe if I stand back from the vacuum,
Yeah. What?
Just
Okay,
like-
so what if since his head is a TV, what if instead of watching TVs he watches human heads?
Oh.
So it's like he walks home from work.
And there's like just a fucking head on this thing. and it
Yeah, he
turns
like
on,
he
the
gets
eyes
gets
open up.
yeah he gets a drink. He gets a
Ah!
drink, and then he like gets
That'd be
like
pretty-
microwaves a
that'd be
little
pretty
thing,
rad.
goes into the kitchen, sits down on the couch, grabs the remote, finally
I
cuts.
can see him like undoing his tie.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah. It finally cuts to the TV stand. There's just like a severed human head that's like sleeping, and he hits power, and the eyes open, but they're glowing, and then it starts. Hello, welcome to the and it starts doing a whole bit.
That'd be pretty rad, man.
That'd be
Yeah,
weird.
if,
That'd spook me out.
Why isn't Josh here? Like, I feel like he could.
We could film
Fine,
that super
make
easily
something.
too. You get a table and then cut a hole in it, stick your head out.
I know.
Practical effect. Maybe do a little bit of
that's-
editing and like post to make it look like it's actually like a severed head.
Glow, like a little bit of glowing or something to the eyes.
Yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah.
a little touches.
Do you like
I
the
like
the AI makeup that Jude Law has, where he's got like weird, like robot drawings on his human head?
What?
You know
What's
what I'm talking about? In AI, the movie AI.
I never. Who's seen AI? No one saw AI.
Everybody, but Haley Joel Osment.
No one saw AI.
Here, I'll pull it up on the screen. Everybody's seen AI. Okay, I guess he doesn't have like robot drawings on his face, but he has like fake plastic hair and like looks
I'm
like he
a
has
robot.
a ton of makeup on. So I put it on
Oh,
the
man,
screen.
Fake plastic hair would actually be legit.
Yeah, so like do this kind of weird,
talking
creepy
about.
Jude Law look, but it's just a severed head on the table, and then it starts glowing. And it has
Where
that.
would one get fake plastic hair?
You just paint it on. Like once you see the picture on the stream, you'll see what I'm talking about.
I'm just trying to think. Like, I want like fake plastic hair really badly.
Oh, what about who's that guy from the like those 90s commercials? I don't know who am I thinking of.
like you're just making shit up now. Jude
Uh,
Law and plastic hair.
90s commercial guy. I typed that in. That didn't fucking help me. Maybe it's 80s.
90s commercial man.
Oh, this guy. What's his name? Oh, Max Headroom. Yeah, Max Headroom. He's like,
He
got the shades.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy. He's got pretty good plastic hair too. Because
There you go.
TVs are plastic. Wink, wink.
So that's my goal is to make some more things with that. And see,
I mean, that was a completely unrelated random idea, but I hope it helped.
I can't believe you actually found that 80s commercial guy.
Yeah. I can never remember what things are. I just remember exactly what it looks like. I'm like, okay, that'd be cool.
But I mean, that's the thing too. And I think we stress this a lot on the stream is that you just gotta make shit, even if it's just like a weird idea of like, hey, I want to be in a suit and have a TV head. You know, just sort of play around with it because at least you're moving towards something larger. You know, they're like smaller steps towards something big.
Yeah.
You know, like tonight I was just messing around with Stephanie outside. We're doing like those light painting photographs. And we're just sort of fucking around with it. And I mean, I'm not going to use anything for it, but now I have that sort of in my back pocket. It's like, oh, this photo could use some light painting. Let me do some of that.
Is that where you like open your aperture for like extended time and move some lights around? It makes like a drawing.
It makes, yeah. So she was like drawing out hearts and stuff.
Okay,
and
that stuff's cool.
Yeah, so
it's very like young kids finding love in the city music video.
Yes. That's what it should be. That's what it should be fucking called.
And they're all just super bangable and like doing like sweethearts XOXO. And then the chorus comes in. Yeah.
And there's neon lights from like the fucking windows.
It's like, what's that thing called where it's like big circle lights that get all fuzzed out?
Yeah, the fucking they're called.
Yeah, you know.
She loves that shit. She loves it. It's called like Bindi, not Bindi.
Yeah, some with a B. If you know, post in the comments. Nobody's watching. It's okay. You still there, Hamilton?
Yeah, one sec.
He's asking his girlfriend, I bet. Oh, they're called bokeh lights. I figured it out.
Bokeh, yeah, she just fucking told me.
Too late. I already figured. Yeah, get some of those and get those long aperture light drawings.
They do the strings. Oh, they fucking.
And then like slow mo as somebody like runs forward and like holds the hand of the cameraman.
Oh yeah, holds the hand. Yep. And
fuck that shit.
So good.
I
so
hate
good.
It. No.
The point is that just go out there and make shit is what we're saying. That's all we're saying.
Yeah, unless you're gonna be a douche and make really shitty shit, then don't do it. No, yeah, I guess.
Well, speaking of making,
listen to stuff I don't like. Then don't even think about it.
I want to see your piece now.
All right. Yeah. Let's find that shit.
And I can bring up my next Max TV headpiece. I should have one done for next week.
Oh hell yeah! All right. So let me just do this. So let's see.
Connor, bringing up the piece.
Bringing up the piece. Okay. So. When I turned off all the layers, it did something weird, so I'm going to go back.
You don't have a piece?
No, I do. It's just going to take a second.
What would people think? I mean, looking at our pieces are always fun, but if we just went over to DeviantArt and just sort of perused some of the fan art over there.
Yeah, we should do that too on this show. Yeah. Let me just... Okay. So
I'm hearing a lot of clicking.
I'm clicking a lot. Let me know when you see it on the stream. Let's see if I can make it the right size. Alt click. I'm using a computer which I don't know how to use. Okay.
We're very professional over here.
I just went full screen. Yeah. Let me just.
You've had too much of that gas station wine. That's what that is.
Yeah. I'm trying to get it to be there. There we go. All right.
Oh, damn, son.
There's that whole man. Got that man on the stream.
Oh, shit.
So he's like a dude that, well, I haven't really thought about what he does. You know, a dude with a sword, maybe some kind of like king that has gone down the path of disarray. We need to get some fantasy writer to come in and write this because I don't really know what I'm talking about. But I like nerdy shit. I like fantasy. So I'm doing like my take on some kind of like Aragorn-esque dude.
Yeah, I
Maybe
was gonna
like,
say he looks very Aragorn.
yeah, so like a king that, also has to do sweet shit.
It looks like, if Aragorn and Jon Snow, had a love child.
Right. Also, yeah, Game of Thrones. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
I took a lot of inspiration from Jaime Lannister's armor. In the
I haven't seen it. I've only read about it in the books.
Well, then you should probably know more than me, because don't they spend like 50 pages talking about each
Boiled
person's
leather.
outfit?
I swear to God, dude, in those fucking books, he says boiled leather so many fucking times.
That's
It's
weird.
The most ridiculous thing.
I don't like that.
Boiled leather.
Don't say boiled.
Valerian steel.
Leathered creams. Boiled goose. Yeah, so like
I put
the
on my boiled leather curious.
yeah, like the breastplate. I did a lot of like, I got these horses here, maybe some kind of like horse tribe of sweet kings that also make armor.
You and your fucking horses, man. You love those horses.
Yeah. He's got the face there. I'm working on that. I decided to bring this on because it's like I'd say this is like 80% of the way. And
what are you gonna do with the background? Is that the 20% that you haven't done?
Yeah. No, I mean for this it's probably just gonna be like a character design, so I'm probably just gonna stick with a pretty simple background. Actually, this is like a version back. I worked on it for a few hours today. For whatever reason, didn't save over when I put the file in the Dropbox.
The armor looks fucking great.
Nice, man.
The one thing that's throwing me off though is the angle of his. I guess it would be his right foot.
Right, it's a little bit pointing inward.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Everything else, I think, looks on point.
Yeah, I was trying to get something going with that, and I did edit it actually today because I didn't like that either.
I don't believe you. I don't fucking believe you.
Yeah,
big armor looks surreal. Like it looks really good when you went in close on that.
Oh yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to over detail it, but like when it comes to that kind of shit, I kind of can't help it because I just love to go in and.
Well, what are you using for reference, man? Like, what are you like Sarah and you're just fucking drawing centaur people out of the corners?
No, so yeah, well, when it comes to like the design and stuff, like when I started off, I would just pull up reference of, well, I mean, the basic process is when I first start sketching, it's all just about like, what do I want to draw? And I'll just think about that. Be like, all right, what do I want this to be? And that's where I kind of was thinking like, okay, maybe some kind of like knight. I'm thinking about like Aragorn, like Rangers from Lord of the Rings, that kind of thing.
And you're thinking about Jon Snow.
Thinking about Game of Thrones, and I'm thinking
looking
about
your poster of Jon Snow in your wall.
Yeah, I'm thinking about Kit Harington a lot. I'm just picturing his just cut, sweet six pack, all oiled up, in the movie. What was that fucking movie? The one about the volcano, Pompeii.
Was he in there? Really?
He was so cut in Pompeii, dude. I'm not even, I'll say it. I'd fuck him. No, just kidding. But yeah, that movie was shit. I saw it in theaters because I like to go see really shitty movies in theaters in 3D. It's like kind of one of my things that I get into.
Just a quick aside, I saw Battlefield Earth in theaters.
Oh, you are old.
Good. Yeah, it was fucking horrendous.
I've never seen that movie. I feel like I would love that movie.
Everyone was starved for sci-fi.
Yeah.
And fantasy, and it was just I don't even remember.
I don't know anything about that movie. Whenever anyone says that, all I can think about and picture in my head is John Travolta in that terrible fucking costume.
So good. And the main dude was just weird too.
Dude, you gotta come over one night. We'll do a stream where we just watch Battlefield Earth.
Watch Battlefield Earth. Mm-hmm. And try to. We should try to design a better costume for John Travolta.
No, I don't think we should. I think it's good where it is. I think they nailed it personally. Let's take John Travolta and make him into a chubby man wolf.
Done and done.
Sounds cool to me. Yeah, so I'll think about.
He needs a lot of reference for that.
Well, no, in the beginning it's like no reference because I just like to make up stuff. Okay. So I'll sketch a lot, do a lot of like iterations, and I'll just do it in like black and white. Or I might even do it on paper. Like I did a lot of sketches on paper. Actually, I could. I mean, here's the deal. One day I'm gonna make a tutorial on all this. That day is not today. So for the full process.
When is that day?
One day, yeah, we'll work on it. We wanted to. Me and Hamilton have been talking about doing tutorials and stuff. But Yeah, so I'll do sketches just on plain shitty printer paper of like the whole feel I'm going for and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And then once I start doing, I'll sketch it out on Photoshop too, and like get get to a point where it's not like I haven't put in a lot of work, maybe like an hour sketch of just like the basic idea, and then I'll start hitting like reference, and then I'll be like, okay, what do I want this to like feel like? I'll be like, okay, so I kind of
Right.
want like some kind of like I want it to look like he's come from a place of like power or like wealth or something. So the armor is going to be kind of like new, but like worn, and it's gonna have like some really intricate designs on it. Because I mean, knights, and I'm just like thinking about knights. If you're like a wealthy knight, you have all this crazy shit on your breastplate that you don't need, which is cool. And I mean, a lot of it just comes down to like looking at stuff you like. Like if you are into that stuff, to start researching it. And Google Images is a good place to start, but then you got to go further. There's like books, or
Books.
think about movies that are really well informed. I mean, sure, it's always good to go to like the source if you're like drawing armor. Okay, you can go down like the medieval, go to European design and look at actual armor, but it can also help to look at stuff that's inspired by that. So you look at Game of Thrones. I mean, they
Right.
look at that stuff, and but they're better artists than
They've
me,
done the
so
research for you.
They've
yeah,
done the research for you.
yeah, so they do all this really cool stuff, and then you can get ideas off that, and you can just like merge a whole bunch of ideas together. So it's a lot
Well,
of
it
that.
reminds me of I mean, I'm glad that you're kind of thinking about all those things because I think people don't realize just how much goes into a drawing like this in terms of just research.
Yeah.
Um, just looking at all that armor, and it reminds me, was it Alexander's armor that we learned about in art history?
Oh yeah,
Did you ever,
I think so.
it had all this detail on it. Like that's
Yeah.
sort of kind of what it reminds me of.
Yeah, I got really into that stuff, like all that Greek lore and stuff, and yeah,
Mhm.
Alexander's armor was like crazy detailed, just like the breastplate.
Yeah.
But that stuff's really cool.
What about the gloves? The gloves seem
A little weird.
a little weird to me compared to everything else.
Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of trying to get a mix between like sweet armor and also living out.
Just down to earth.
Yeah, roughing it out
on the
in the
road.
wilderness. So he had the cloak so that he could like hide the armor if he needed to,
Huh.
and then maybe the gloves for that same purpose. But yeah, they
Why
do
would
look.
he need? Why would he need to hide the armor though, man?
You're right.
What's the backstory? I'm just sort of curious. It seems
Well,
like a
yeah,
lot of
I don't
backstory
really.
needs to be-
Yeah, for the thing. Yeah, I mean, it may seem like I have a backstory, but really, I just don't think about it that much as I should. Like, it'd be nice if I had a backstory for everything and like put a little scar. It's like that's when he fought the orc on the battle of Geldar. But I don't really go that into it. I was listening to Lord of the Rings audiobook while I did this, so there you go.
There you go.
And that's a good book, Fellowship of the Ring. I'm at the part they're in the Mines of Moria. They Pippin just knocked that fucking bucket down the drain from the in the movie. It's kind of cool to read. There's a lot of differences in the movie and book.
Yeah.
A lot more songs.
Yeah. And fucking family trees
Yeah,
everywhere.
it's taking me a while to get through it, but I'm cranking through.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't do any sort of like headpiece. I know you like your headpieces.
Oh yeah, I told. Well, that's funny because I might have it on here, even though this is an old version.
Did you do a fucking headpiece for
Yeah.
it?
No. Oh shit. Yeah. I can't help it. If I'm drawing a character and I spend more than like, I don't know, even like, oh, let me try to.
Yeah, how long did this take to get to this point? How long do you think it was, including like the research you did and sort of from you starting to sketch to this?
I don't know. Maybe like it's probably
What,
been
8 hours?
Yeah, it's probably been about like 10 hours or so.
Yeah.
Because I mean, at this point, I'm not at the point where I can like really buckle down and know exactly what I'm doing. So I make a lot of changes. Like actually, it'd be good to show. Let's just show from the beginning because I think I haven't saved any of I haven't deleted any of my layers.
Seriously, yeah. Let's check that
Yeah,
out.
so I think I have like even from the beginning sketch. Oh yeah, I totally do. All right, yeah. So let me just get rid
And
of
it's just
all
funny
these.
too, because like someone would see that and be like, "I'll just give you $5 for it," or
Yeah, that's true.
draw me Batman
Yeah.
like this. You can do it in like 2 minutes, right? Do
Yeah.
that.
And I mean, it might be worth it for somebody that can crank it out. Because I mean, at the end of the day, if I knew exactly what I wanted to draw and like exactly what I was going for, I could probably get this whole character done in like 5 hours.
Yeah.
Like do it in half a day. But I don't. I don't know what I'm doing at all, so I have to like guess. Okay, so
Yeah, I remember like watching you draw and like class and shit, and just seeing you constantly erasing and changing poses,
Mhm.
and it's interesting to me to see the way that you work through an art piece as opposed to like planning it. Your planning is just sort of doing it and seeing how it develops.
Yeah. So
And I think that gives it a lot more energy in some ways than some of these other illustrations I've seen from other people.
yeah, I mean, I definitely change. I feel, like I'm never happy with anything right from the bat. I'll draw something and I'll change it 1,000 times before I call it done. And like you know, even after I've like hand painted and rendered out an entire character and then maybe almost done, I'll like take out the lasso tool and like select an entire leg and like move it around and be like, yeah, it looks better that way. Because nothing's ever really done or nothing's ever right because you put so much time into something. Eventually, you're just going to be
Yeah.
blind to it. You're gonna like look past your own mistakes, and you're not going to be able to see it. So, having somebody help you and point it out, or if you just you know put it away, come back a few days later, you may see things that you didn't see the other day, and you'll be making changes all the time. So this was the first sketch I have.
That's crazy. That's
Yep.
so wild.
So I did some sketches on paper first, and I was like, okay, he's gonna have a cloak. Actually, I was inspired a lot by Battlefield 1.
Oh,
I've been
shit.
playing that, and there's a really cool cloak or like a cape that these guys had. It's like the Australian troops. It was during the campaign.
What? They had capes?
Yeah, they had like cowboy hats and like awesome capes. They had these like
Fuck, man.
coif things. Here, let me pull up the Google images because it's really cool.
See, it's so wild, like how inspired, like you and me both are so inspired by fucking video games.
Yeah,
Like I'll pull shit from video games all the time, even if it's just something random, like the way a character acts. I'll bring a sort of personality into a piece that I'll do, or just some sort of random piece of story that really resonates with me.
yeah, man. I mean, especially games. I mean, it's I don't know. There's like so much like design and stuff in games.
Mhm.
I mean, in this one, Battlefield 1, like sure it's based off of like whatever an actual historical thing, but a lot of this stuff I'm sure they made up because I've never seen this stuff before the game. So maybe it's
Then
in
they
some
just amped it
historical
up.
photos, but yeah, so this is the pull it up on the screen. I saw this guy in the campaign. I really liked his cape, his cloak thing. It actually reminds me a little bit of the Doctor Strange cape because it's got like it comes over the shoulder on this side, and then it comes kind of in front of the torso on the other side, and it has this little buckle and like a collar. And I'm really into collars and stuff. Like if you look at all my drawings, everybody has a popped collar. If it's like a sci-fi concept, they always have a jacket with a sweet collar because I can't help it.
This collar's not popped nearly enough, and he's
Yeah, the frat boys got to have double popped. So yeah, anyways, back to the thing.
oh yeah, I can
That'll be
totally
like
see that.
an original sketch. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. So yeah, once I get the sketch done, I'll probably drop the opacity and do like a line pass over.
Wait, Australia was in World War One?
Yeah, the Aussies, man. It's a good level too. If you haven't played that in the campaign, it's like the only good one. It's a lot of shit in that campaign. The multiplayer's great though. Still playing it. So yeah, I'll drop the
Yeah, they-
opacity down on like an original sketch. You're probably gonna see this stuff all delayed, but I'll just run through it. I'll do some lines, basic lines on top. Let me try to. I'm just gonna. I don't think anyone cares about the feet here, so.
Everyone cares about the feet.
Okay, so then I did that. Let's see what else. So after that after the lines, what did I do?
Wow, I love your line work there, man. That looks really good.
Yeah, so maybe I drop down the opacity again. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, so a lot of times I do like a flat fill layer underneath my line so that I can do like clipping
Yeah.
mask. I can do a clipping mask. So I don't know what the fuck all this is. Honestly, I couldn't tell you.
Your line work is gorgeous. I love
Don't know,
line
don't
work.
know what's happening here. Let me see if I can find it all. Okay, so yeah, so I'll do the lines and then I'll do the character on top. So yeah, this whole piece has changed a lot since I started, if you can't tell. So just the fact that this ever became what I'm working on now, like blows my mind because I don't even remember drawing this, but I didn't delete the layers, which is good. I can look back and be like, wow.
You should do like a before and after, like in the same image. Be like, this is what I started with.
Yeah.
This is what I ended with.
And it pisses me off too because I see like artists that I really like, and I'll see like Marko Đurđević and stuff, and all these great illustrators that do character art, and it'll be like, here's my super rough sketch. I'm like, that already looks amazing, cool. and then but it's really rough. And then I'm like, okay, here are my finished lines, and the lines are like almost exactly in the same pose as the original sketch, but they're just like fucking great lines, and they're actually done. And I'm like, wow, those lines are really good. And then he'll be like, and here's my color pass, and it's like flat fill colors underneath the lines, and I'm like, okay, nothing to see there. And then it's like, here's my final piece, and it's like completely rendered, all the lighting's perfect, but like the line art didn't change, like the pose didn't change at all. It's like perfect from when he first did his original rough sketch. He like never changes.
Hey man, and whatever works, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
this sort of thing might work for you. It might be.
No, I mean I
It
try
might be
that, but I
just
just
quick.
I'm just not happy with it. You know, I'll try that, and then I'm just like, fuck, I don't like my original sketch, and I'll like tweak and tweak and tweak until I get to a point where I'm okay with it.
You know, I've said this before. I almost like your non-rendered version better.
Yeah, no, I really like flat fill stuff and
Yeah, I feel like it has more of like your personality into it. I
yeah,
don't know. Just there's something about it's looser. I just maybe that just maybe my aesthetic is I sort of like loose drawings and um, it reminds me of like a fucking 1990s cartoon show like Prince Valiant or something like.
oh yeah, no, I love that shit too. So I try to do a mix of like rendered characters and then
Yeah.
actual, you know, whatever render or less rendered stuff. So I'll try to do like stuff that I actually try to bring to that sort of realistic level. Then I'll do
Mhm.
stuff that I want to feel a little bit more like cartoony or something, or stylized, or more of a basic kind of approach. Okay, so I don't know what this guy was at this point. I'm like changing the costume. I'm like, okay, maybe it's got some like plates, and then I'll put the red cloth underneath. And I'm just thinking of like costume design at this point. Like I know I want the cape, kind of like Battlefield, with a little buckle and the collar on the one side, and I want some kind of armor underneath, then sort of like a tunic or something. And I'm just like playing with ideas at this point. Then I went on top of it with a little more render pass, I guess, and I'm like trying to draw like a face now of like what I want the character to look like. A little more detail in the armor and stuff. Let's see. So I'm like I'm editing editing the everything pretty much. Put those little swords on there, which actually stayed till the end. Okay, I'm doing like I don't know what that is. Yeah, I made the cape longer. I mean, it's just all little edits. Okay, at this point,
Yeah.
this jump is when I was like, the pose isn't working at all. I thought it was super undynamic. I mean, he's just standing there, and I have this problem a lot. I'll draw a character, and like I'll get too focused on the design and the armor and stuff, and then I'll look at it and be like, okay, he's just fucking standing there, perfectly straight.
Maybe if you did like looser, maybe if you did looser,
Luth-
pose isn't working. You know what I mean? Like you can see that right from the start.
Sorry, you cut out. You
I was
said
saying you can see that right from the start if you like maybe if you look at like looser sort of sketches in the beginning.
yeah, no, yeah, for sure. But I don't know what it is with my workflow. I just kind of like jump in a lot of the times and don't realize that I don't want it that way until I'm like halfway through. So I'm not really sure what the whole thing. It was probably a lot of lasso tool and a lot of just painting on top for this next layer.
Mm.
Pretty much just kind of like changed it, got to a pose where I was like, okay, I want him like walking towards the camera because I think that would be better for whatever reason. So let's see what we got. So I kind of duplicated the layer here. I changed. What did I change here? I think yeah, his legs are looking super fucked up. But I'm like, I'm adding a little bit of detail. I'm like changing the design constantly because I'm doing everything super rough. So I don't really care if I change anything. Like I'm not gonna start rendering it. I'm not. You know, I don't zoom in at this point and like start like detailing a little buckle because it's all gonna change. Yeah, it's gonna change. So I try to keep it loose. I looked up some reference photos of Tom Hardy. I think the face here is very Tom Hardy. The one I have now is a little bit less, but this is when I looked up some Tom Hardy reference. I was like, yeah, I want to look like Tom Hardy. He could play a king of like a medieval thing.
He's got a good face. I like his face.
Yeah, I'll do that a lot actually.
Tom
Like
Hardy.
once I, get to a point where I've done my character's face like to my best of my abilities, and I don't feel like it feels real enough.
You'll go get some.
I'll think of like, okay, what actor that I like would fit this character. It kind of makes it fun for me because I get to do like a little miniature study on the actor, and also it makes the character feel more real. And I never try to do like a 1-to-1. Like I'm not gonna just crop tool in Tom Hardy's face, paste it on top, and like put an oil paint filter on it and be like, that looks just like Tom Hardy, perfect.
I did it.
I just kind of like have it up in a window and paint from it because I don't know. It just makes the characters feel more real, I think. Okay, so here I changed the foot that he's walking on, I guess. Yeah, so especially with like poses like this, like I'm still not at the point where I can do dynamic poses very well. I'm like somebody's walking or like jumping, it's like fucking hard, man. And I'm like, how the fuck is he supposed to look? And like I'll get out of my chair and I'll like walk in the way that I think he's walking, and I'll like think about it, like okay, my arm is fucking here, and the foot's there, and the back foot's lifting up, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And I'll sit down and try to draw it, and it looks like shit. I'll get pissed. I'll look up reference. I'll type in man walking straight forward on the Google Images. Yeah, and I'll like look, just hoping to figure out what the fuck is going on, and I just can't get it. And I'm like, just keep going, man. Keep going. Okay, so here what did I do? I kind of just kept going. I rendered the cape a little bit more. I can just get rid of these layers. And I kind of tried to figure out the legs, but they still were feeling weird at this point. I added some armor. I was like, okay, maybe if I just add more shit on top of the anatomy, nobody will notice that it's broken.
They won't see what I've done.
It's that stage of the process here. And once I'm here, it's pretty much just a combination of working on the worst part.
Yeah.
And then once that part isn't the worst part anymore, I go, okay, what else looks really shitty? And I try to fix that. It's like going and repairing my own fuck ups, pretty much. So that's when I got to the background there, and then the rest is history.
Well, yeah.
There he is. I was playing with some light coming from the ground here. I was like, what if he's standing on some kind of portal? That was who knows? Just
I'd like to see this. You should pop it on the stream when you're finished out. It'd be cool to kind of see the finished piece.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And I'll add some rim light because I love my rim lights.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, man.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't love the rim light?
Yeah, but I'll just keep adding stuff. And like I was playing with different boots here because I was like, what if you had crazy boots? It had like a bunch of crazy metal on them for no reason. But
I just feel like those gloves need a little metal, man. Like there's metal boots. There's one version of the glove here, 15 gloves had like a little bit of metal on the hand, just a little gold accent. I think really helped it out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, I'm not done, so definitely any suggestions.
Put some rings on it. Nah, I just think having that little metal thing on the
hand, I might experiment with like a gauntlet because that's like, an armor that goes on your hand. So maybe it's leather with a gauntlet on top. I don't know.
Something, yeah.
And just the rendering on the glove is like a little bit shitty, so work on that or just whatever. But yeah. That's the process, so it's a long, grueling thing.
One of these days, you'll have to make one of those time-lapse videos. You've done one before, but it'd be cool to...
Yeah, I never posted the one...
entire thing.
Yeah, I did do almost the entire thing, but then my computer just completely started lagging, and I was like so frustrated. But, yeah... one day I'll put a tutorial up. I feel like I'm not really at that level yet where I feel comfortable giving people
no one's
advice.
ever going to be at that level, man. It's what we preach here. Just fucking do it.
Yeah.
We're never going to be masters. We just got to keep doing it.
Keep on trucking.
But, yeah, I think next time we should hit up some DeviantArt and just sort of peruse through some of the fan art.
Oh, no. We shouldn't. I don't think that's not even an art critique show. That's just us critiquing stuff nobody asked to be critiqued.
I just want to... It's out in public, man. If it's out in public, it needs...
Well, Hamilton.
I love it. I love, like, the Sonic and the fucking Shrek, fan art. Like, all that shit. It's just beautiful.
I mean, it's pretty good. But what I'd rather do is start building this Between the Strokes community. So if you guys listening want to, share your work with us and get, feedback on stuff you're working on, or just kind of talk about, like what your process is. I mean, we're down for that too. Maybe you can show us something. So you don't have to just feel like, I mean, if you feel like you want our advice, that'd be great. We'd love to help you. But if you feel like you need to teach us because we don't know shit, that's also definitely possible. So Help us out. We need to all work together.
Yeah, we're just all learning, all having fun.
DeviantArt.
Yeah.
So you want to critique these man-mades?
These what?
Merman?
Merman. Oh my god.
They look pretty good. This one's got a shark body.
Oh,
and he's cut as hell.
Yes. I just went to commercial. Fuck, I can't. Fuck.
I want to fuck these guys.
I saw a glimpse of it.
Oh, you got a Twitch commercial?
Yeah, dude. It fucking just popped on Twitch commercial.
Is that a thing?
What is that?
You can get that?
I don't know.
Dude,
I mean, I have Amazon Prime. Oh my god, dude. Those mermen are amazing.
Dude, these mermen are sexy as hell.
Look at that. Like, for real, though. Like, he's got a fucking
Where's his dick,
hat,
though?
Like, I don't know. There's not even a slit. Don't shark sticks? Don't they, like, come out? Like,
Yeah.
dogs, right? Like, sheath? A sheath
I like
dick?
how he's got a little shark tail necklace, though.
Yeah, dude. Fuck. Yeah, these are good.
Oh
See,
my,
like, I feel
fine bunch of fish. Greta job.
I feel inspired now. Like, this is what I do.
What are these comments? Like, especially like the dark skinned dude. No racism, but he looks the sexiest.
What? Seriously, those are the comments?
They look so good. I'm here for all of them. Far right and left are fucking me up good. Followed.
Seriously?
Yes.
Damn, dude.
Very good looking mermen. I love their expressiveness. The suspicious how could you one. The defying you wouldn't dare one. And the trustworthy welcome follow me one. Special mention to the scars on the blue one. And the tattoo in perspective on the fair orange one.
See, this is what people do. This is what we do. They're just this is what we want to do. We want to be the DeviantArt comment section.
It's okay. Those are the only comments on there, so
Those are beautiful.
I can't make fun of it anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Tammy Art.
Ah, you scared me.
Who?
Jesus.
What? Oh.
God damn it. My girlfriend just fucking creeped up on me and just pointed at the screen. Like,
this is featured in the beautiful Merfolks collection.
Oh, let's join that.
Oh, let's go through this. Whoa, look at these guys. Soulmates. Fuck. Oh my god.
That's a deep rabbit hole you're going down, Kyle.
What?
You click one link, you go to another. Groups upon groups upon groups.
What did I just find? This is like Captain Jack Sparrow holding a Final Fantasy merman. Looks like. Look at that hair. Oh no! What is this? What is that?
It's like I don't know.
What?
I mean, someone spent like 10 hours on this piece, just going at it, taking breaks to get off.
I'm a bad person.
This is awesome. But I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Like, people love this shit. Like, they put so much like time and energy into this, and good for them, man. Like, that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about, guys.
Yeah,
this guy is what it's all about. This guy right here.
Seriously.
Like, dude, fucking hell yeah, man. He's badass as shit. Shooting laser beams around, looking fucking cool. What is he? He's boarding the ship. Look out. Whoa. Oh. Anyways.
Love it. No, but seriously though, like, I'm so happy that people do this stuff.
I'm happy too, Hamilton. Actually, I think I'm a little bit too happy. I might need a minute alone with these images off the stream. Especially, some of these ones.
Between the strokes. The night hour.
Yeah. Between the strokes, I mean, why do you think you're making these drawings anyway in the first place?
Come on, it's all we do. We just look at DeviantArt and just beat off to it.
Dude, nice. I like how he's not, like, actually in shape. Like, he's got the abs, but then, like, definitely a little bit of chub. Definitely a little bit of chub on that titty there.
It's more realistic. It's more realistic that way.
I like how he's mysterious. Anyways, this is my OC, Devlin. He's very similar to my OC, Tusung. Okay, fuck this. I'm not going to read this. Oh, no.
All right, folks.
All right, guys. Yeah, we're on DeviantArt. It's gone long enough. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. If you want to
Alrighty.
join the Facebook group, you know, we're there at the top of the screen there, facebook.com/group/between the strokes.
I want to
Send
have
a
some of these
request.
DeviantArt people on.
Yeah, man. Oh, no.
Seriously.
Oh, no.
I love people
Hamilton.
that, like, do this shit.
That's like the
What?
best idea, but I would never do it. You just
I'm
like
with
send them a message, be like, "Hi, I host an art show weekly. Would you want to come on and talk about your work?" And it's just like that fucking dude
Yeah.
that drew those like sweet ripped mermen.
Seriously, I want to hear like his pro.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah. All right. Something for next
Yeah.
week.
These guys need you know, they need to be loved, cherished, and the beautiful, beautiful people. I mean, they already are. So what am I talking about?
Thank you, folks.
Thanks,
We'll
guys.
see you same time next week. We'll have a guest on, special guest. We'll tell you more about that during the week.
Yep, we'll try to actually update the Facebook page with some weekly updates talking about what's happening.
What?
Keep it real. See you guys next time. Bye.
Later.
And YouTube in the house.
Hey, YouTube.
YouTube.
How you doing, YouTube?
We're actually not going to do that thing on DeviantArt, so...
Yeah, we fucking Twitch thinks we are. We're not.
You guys know the inside joke. You guys are in on it now, so... Bye-bye.
We seriously might.
Yeah, but yeah, we probably will. I mean, at this point, fuck it. I'm going to message this guy right now. I'm going to send him a message. Maybe we can hang out, become best friends. Oh!